Hello. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, October 26th, 2021, and we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. A little Princes of the Apocalypse. We're in session 41, like moving up on a year we've been playing this. And you guys are still only 3rd level. What's up with that? Oh.
We've been looking for this princess. This princess
Remember-
of the
remember-
apocalypse.
Keep showing up in another castle.
You guys thought you were all low level. That's because you kept going into the high level dungeons, getting your ass beat, and have to leave. Speaking of dungeons and leaving, the last time we were playing, you guys decided to take a long rest up in the temple where the big chair and the map of the city and the big horn is, and the genie. And there was an encounter, but the genie smashed him in the face. So how's that? He gained a
Love it.
level? He leveled up. Now he can grant wishes. No, I'm kidding. He's got to become a noble. He got to kill
Can
his.
only grant
He got to kill the
anti-wishes.
rest of his family. Then he rises as a nobility. He's like a duke or something now. Prince and then king. So the players are all here. Since there's only like Gorby Doll in chat, and he probably knows everybody. We're not going to do character introduction because we don't care right now. If you're watching this on YouTube and we didn't do character introductions and you catch it, we're sorry, but that's pretty cool. Just let us
But
know.
go watch the other 68 episodes.
Yeah, just let us know that the only one I get comments on is Matakiri's game, and they're bitching he's not running it by the book and stuff. I'm like,
Oh yeah, because I added too much homebrew
yeah,
stuff.
you got homebrew stuff.
Is this homebrew?
Somebody
Yes.
complained that you allowed us to buy magical items. I'm like, it was like one
don't care.
time.
Yeah.
Who cares?
How often are you going to be in a city? Not very often.
Right? It was like 5 magical items. So you guys do get a long rest. Let me push the long rest. Yay! Long rest. Where's it at? Long.
Oh,
Level up.
good. I get all
Long
my
rest.
spell slots back.
Yeah, and you get healed and quote not found. Do I do quoting? I don't know. I don't think I have those. They're broke if I do. Let's do a map. You guys want to look at a map? Let's look at a map.
Yeah, I
Why
like
not?
maps.
Let's look at. Well, I'm just going to skip over to this map. Screw the. You know, guys know you're underground. You're underground, and you're in the temple, and you're somewhere on that big map. Does somebody tattoo that on their flesh or something? The big map in the throne room.
Yes.
Yes. It's on
You
It's
cited
on
the one
Soleil's
with
back.
the smallest amount of skin, so I think Pinch
Somebody
got
tattooed
Soleil.
it on Soleil's back. Just keep raging, you'll be fine.
Let me get my all.
Well, I'm gonna put your tokens on this map, but I'm gonna take the genie off because he has served his purpose. Because you guys leave the temple that he was repairing and cut across to the other side. He's like, if you're ever in the plane of air, come by my palace and I'll make sure I serve you some food. Whatever.
I thought he was
Poison
supposed
food?
to be with us until we leave.
You did leave.
Oh, we left. Okay.
According to his estimations of where leaving was, you did leave.
If we go by his place in the plane of air, he'll kill us.
That's why I said whatever.
We released
He's
him from
lying.
his 1,000-year imprisonment. He should be happy with us.
100. It was 100, and now he's happy. Now that he can
Pretzel's
go back.
rolling.
He was. Oh yeah, let me stop that. At least it tells you in chat, right? Annoyingly, it tells you in chat.
thought
But
he
yes,
had been
it does.
working on this dwarven place for the last 1,000 years.
No, she ordered him to repair the section that the air elementals were in, and he's like part of the air elementals, and that's what you guys implied as well.
So he wasn't originally part of the Dwarven city where they just kept summoning him every 100 years.
No. Well, he was, but they didn't summon him for that. To repair the shit. They were
So he's been
dwarves.
stuck here forever.
Yeah. So he made a clause. He got out. He got out. He got out. He's free. Oh yeah. Let me. I think I need to drag you guys one at a time over here. So you guys, if you remember correctly, the other map down in the southeast corner was the tunnel that leads to the Temple of the Crushing Wave, and that's the way you had to go. So I'm not going to bring that map back up. But you guys go down this long tunnel. It's 20 feet, or it's 10 feet wide, like 15 feet tall. Dwarven cut, straight tunnel, I mean, it curves, I mean, it turns and it does some stuff, but for the most part, it goes east. And eventually, after, several hundred feet or so, you can feel the air starting to get damp. You can smell the wet, watery kind of underground stuff that you're getting close to.
Fish.
Yeah, and who's in the front? And how is this? How are you guys moving down the tunnel here? Just so we can set tokens.
First of all, is it
Party
dark?
sheet.
Slay
Yeah,
would
there
be
is no light
towards
source at
front.
all in this tunnel.
Okay, then Pinch would have his light on.
Lumina would probably be second, slightly behind Soleil.
Soleil's in the front. Lumina, Pinch,
Yeah, just
Jingling,
like it is on the
then Matakiri.
Yeah.
I don't know how Matakiri's token got on there.
Magic.
Magic Curie.
It's character, and Matakiri. Maybe I gotta go like that. Go like
How good are your healing
Like
spells, Matakuri?
go like
Yeah.
that. That doesn't work.
Power word heal. Mass cure wounds. I got all of them.
No. Do you really?
No.
No, I was sort of saying.
Yes, Matakiri, not Rufiel.
Right.
Matekuri's got all of them. Rufiel doesn't have squat.
I don't. How did I get everyone's portrait on there?
Well, I don't know,
Remember
you're
that
supposed
whole
to drag
marching
him from
formation thing is broke and shouldn't
Right,
be
but
used.
I got all four, and then did I pull the asset and put it over there? No. It's small. I don't know. All right, so you're in the back, and you're just not on there. Maybe I can put your
Yeah.
token down there. Yeah, we'll just stick your token down there. All right.
Okay.
All right. So Soleil, you're in the front, and you have a light source.
I do not. I have my dark vision.
60 foot. Half elf, yeah. 60 foot. All right. So 60 foot. Yeah. So, at about 60 foot up ahead, you start to see the end of your vision. What might look like a portcullis.
All right, so last time we came down here in front of a portcullis, it was trapped. So I will say, look up there. You see that lumina? Looks like there's another portcullis. It Pinch. What kind of light do you have? Is that a torch or
Drift
are
Globe.
you just using your sword?
2040. Drift Globe.
Torch. Okay. Oh, drift globe. Okay. Yeah, keep that globe up close, and let's slow down. There were some traps last time. And I'm gonna start searching for traps as we go.
Searching for traps on the ground, 60 feet out. Give me investigation.
Ground, walls, ceiling.
looking all around.
Well,
That's where Pinch
there's a
excel.
difference now between perception and perceiving it, and checking it for traps by
Sorry,
investigating.
I forgot
So
to roll it in the tower.
Yeah.
let's
I
be
gave you
clear how much
investigation.
time you're taking here. Investigating is going to take a lot longer than just looking around. You know what I mean?
No,
So
that's fine.
So are you guys like checking every square inch, like crawling around on the ground and blowing in cracks and stuff like that?
Yeah. Blown in
What
cracks.
Lumina does in his own time.
I'm just trying to get an idea. If I was on the other side of the portcullis and I was watching you, what I would see you guys be doing.
Look, don't yuck someone
Thoroughly.
else's
Yes.
yum, alright?
Investigating. What did
Like-
you say, Valtrex?
I'm just-
like pinches on somebody's shoulders and
That
like
was good.
checking the ceiling out foot by foot. That
I'm just
kind of thorough.
Yes, I'm just taking my time, and I'm just looking. I'll take a couple steps, look around, take a couple steps, look around.
Is there any
As
cracks yet I haven't blown
moving
in?
up.
I'll let you know if I find any.
All right, so this is taking some time. What's the rest of you guys gonna do while Soleil is being very cautious up ahead?
I'm gonna sit back and just judge him.
Just are
Just
you like
being constantly judgmental?
are you
thought you
saying
missed the
I don't
spot.
think you
You
got that
missed the spot.
square next to you?
You didn't blow in that crack.
All right, give me a persuasion. Let's see how well you.
I am not persuasive. Oh, that's not too bad.
Wow,
didn't-
actually you actually help.
Did he beat me?
You just rolled a wisdom check?
Yeah, to see if he was able to persuade me. Because Pinch would probably, you know what? Pinch would just be going, "Oh, that crack," and he'd go, and "Oh, that one, okay."
All right. Is anybody else able to help? I mean, you guys are with Rufiel's help. You've narrowed it down from an hour to like 45 minutes to get to the portcullis. Anybody else
You know,
help?
Lumina's
Yeah.
gonna, be following along behind Soleil, helping him out, using like his mage hand to, pry at certain bricks and things like that.
Check that
you know.
spot. Is that a
Yeah.
lever over there? Push that. That kind of thing. Okay. That's now you're down to a half hour. Can we get down to 15 minutes? Everybody else? I think everybody else. 15 minutes would be if Jangalang was here. Jangalang, what's Jangalang doing? Anybody?
Probably making a lot
He's
of
just
noise.
walking ahead. He's our bait.
Yeah, Janglang, step on that one right over there.
Like 15 feet ahead, jumping up and down the
Put
floor.
your fingers in your ears and
Boom!
stomp around.
Yeah, that one was a trap.
He's not walking. He's just hopping the whole way to slam
Well,
on
I
every rock.
I told him that's how you cast find traps. So
Well, if you guys send Jangalang up front, then this whole endeavor only takes like 2 minutes. I mean, there are no traps. And you get all the way up to the portcullis. The portcullis. And you can see through the portcullis approximately this far. Oops. Don't do that. Do that. The bottom left, if you're trying to find the
So I presume the portcullis is down then.
yes, yeah. Yes, it is in the closed position.
So I'm going to look to see, do I think it would be easier to pry them apart enough for us to step through, or lift it?
Hold on, just 1 second. There's a stupid pen under here I keep clicking. Move it. Okay. Here, I'll unlock your token so you can help me out. Move your guys around. Okay, there you go. Tokens are unlocked. All right, so yeah, the iron gate is it's not, you can tell it's not like been here a long time. It's kind of crudely built iron gate. It's a little rusty, but it's not like 10,000 years old or anything. You think it's been here maybe. Well, I mean, what kind of skills do you have in iron working? Are you got armoring, anything like that? Armor working, blacksmith? Anything that your character, other than just general knowledge, would know about bars and how strong things are and stuff like that?
No, I
You
have
work in a
nothing along
circus
those
as a
lines.
barbender or anything? No? No? All right,
No.
just give me a intelligence check. You think that these bars have been here a week, 3 days, 10 hours, and 12 minutes, and they look pretty strong. You think lifting it would probably be easier than trying to, because they're like little box cage thing. So
Okay. All right, so it's not like a jail cell. All right, so I'm gonna lift it.
no, they're not just like straight bars down. They're like little boxes.
Does anybody have a crowbar or something for leverage?
Yep.
You do see that there's a lock in it. I mean,
Oh.
There's a doorway.
Oh, pinch.
no,
That
With a
sounds
lock?
like
so
It's a
there's a
door port.
locking mechanism in the middle of the portcullis, like a big lock, like the keyhole.
Is it on the other side?
Yeah, somehow it
portcullis.
unlocks it.
He gets his little thieves' tools out. You guys think it's probably important enough to use my inspiration early in the night.
Well, you think it's
Up. I should have rolled that twice.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna get my claws of the upper oak out. And wait
right
and see
around
what
it.
see
Well,
what happens.
Pinch is like, he's like, hold on a second, and he reaches around, and you hear him click something, like real quick, click, and he's like, huh, wait a second, click, click, oh, okay, and he locks and unlocks it again, because you rolled a 27 with your first roll,
Oh, okay.
and then you rolled a 22, so you actually suck the second time, so.
Okay.
Or you didn't
22
suck,
is sucking. Holy
No,
crap!
but-
What's the
but
bar?
it wasn't as good as the first one where 27 you accidentally unlocked it. And then you're like, wait a second, that wasn't right. And then you locked it and unlocked it again. The DC was a 15, so it wasn't that hard. There's a 25 strength check though to get it up. That might have been a little difficult. So clink, 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 clink.
Oh, you mean it opened it?
It slips up into the ceiling, yeah.
Cool that.
Check for traps real quick.
It's like
Next half hour.
like when you start in, you can see that this is kind of opening up into like a more of a natural cavern. It widens and it kind of starts to slope down as you guys look in, and you can see at the end of your vision there some rickety boats that are on a pebble-covered shoreline.
Uh-huh.
Aha.
Aha.
I mean, from here, they don't look in good condition, but you're still kind of far away. What's up, Lee? What's up, Alpha Lee? I saw you streaming earlier. He does a lot of video games, but he wants to play D&D. So I told him to get a player's handbook. Get a player's handbook and read it. Then you qualify to play D&D. All right, so
Or a starter kit. Go to any store and get a starter kit. There's 3 of them.
Amazon. He's in the UK,
That
so
too.
I don't know if they have stores in the UK yet.
Alpha Lee is blind too.
I'm kidding.
Referred to you as a lovely man.
Mr. Lovely Man. You can also smell like moisture, like not salty, but brackish water maybe, and it kind of feels damp in the air. Yeah, when you peek around the corner left, you can see that there is a hallway that runs north.
I can't drive Lang back there. Tried to move him forward.
Oh, I got it. He's like, dee. Can I play my violin?
So if I don't see anything down the hallway, do I see any light sources? I don't on this map, so
No, not yet, I don't think.
okay.
The
So I'm
lights are
going to go
turned
out
on.
just close
So
enough to where I can see,
you guys move down towards these boats.
and I'm going to just look and not touch anything. Just look around. Are these relatively newer boats? Are any of them still wet? Do they look like they've been here forever? That type of thing.
The complex, is thousands of years old. These boats are not that old, but they could be, 70, 80, 100 years old sitting here. So the boats have been here a long time. It's like they're like, half kind of dirty and buried in some pebbles and leaning all weird and stuff like that. They've been here a long time.
All right. So using my survival, am I able to tell? Is this an underground lake? Is it a river? We're not by the coast,
Actually,
so I know it's not underwater
Stone cunning.
grotto.
I do believe that you characters would probably recognize this little beachhead. You've seen these boats before.
Didn't we come from across that way?
Yeah, you guys were
When
on
we
a
came
lake,
in?
underwater lake, after you came out of the River Guard Keep. You went upstream and came into a big cavern, and on the far side of the cavern you saw these three rowboats, and then you turned around and left.
Okay. So it is sort of river-ish,
Yeah, you can
river
hear
adjacent.
water and
Okay.
stuff. Are you like examining the water, like throwing pebbles in, see how deep it is and stuff like that, or?
No. I'm just looking for any undead to come attacking me, and if nothing happens, and I'm not going to touch the water itself, no.
the last time,
Especially if you said it smells
the
like
last time we
brackish.
were undead, we were sitting under the water, just hanging out, ready to. That you guys got stomped by them undead too. First or second level, a bunch of ghouls.
Should we make an ice boat, guys? Is that gonna help?
You're
That
not
really
very
would.
funny, Lumina. That's not funny at all.
So yeah, there's a door here. The doors are stone doors that look like they would open from the middle, so there would be like a 3-foot space on both sides, and it would pivot in the middle. You've seen these type of doors
Put
under
the book
before.
back.
What are you guys doing? You all like moved up to the door. Everybody's looking at the door. People peeking around the corner.
If Pinch isn't
Yeah, I
going to do
wanna.
anything, I'll open the door, but I was waiting for Pinch. He usually opens the door.
Well,
While they're looking at the door, I'm just peeking around the corner here to see what I can see down this other hallway.
when you
What's
peek around
going
the
on in
corner,
here?
you hear a noise from back here. And as you look up, you see a murder hole and movement from inside, and you hear and what are these guys? I forgot. And
Murder hobos.
I meant, what language do they speak? Goblin. Yeah, goblin. So who understands goblin? Lumina? No.
Nope.
No.
Soleil or Pinch?
No.
No. All right.
I
So
speak orc.
somebody.
Does
I
that help?
mean, you might understand that it is goblin. I mean, maybe you guys know enough about that, but you don't know what he says. But he says it in goblin. It's and then there's some commotion inside the room, and we have one of these little deals going on as we do a Initiative. Plop those guys on the map. All right, Soleil, you can hear coming from inside the room, like, you know, the obvious sounds of guards grabbing their shit. You've heard it before. So what
The
are you gonna
sound
do?
we're all familiar with, right?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are pretty much experts now of guards grabbing their shit. So
All right, so I'll switch over to my sword.
you think
And-
they're goblinoid? You can hear them goblin.
And then I'll open the door.
Is the door just swing open? I'm sure there's probably not locked. I mean, these are guards, right? Why would they lock their door?
That door's
right?
already open. Yeah.
So you like, well, opened and unlocked
It
are
was.
two different things. I don't go around and lock every door. I'm assuming the players aren't going to open the door until they're ready. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what when Slice said, "Well, a pinch
Have you
isn't going
played
to open
with
the
us
door."
before?
Say
You're
again?
assuming a lot there.
Yeah, have you played with us before?
I'm not locking them all. So if the door gets opened, that's when the door gets opened. You know what I mean?
So
If I
I'm
catch
opening
it,
the door.
I don't always catch it.
Well, he said
Yeah,
the
yeah.
door's already open, so I'm stepping in front of it because I couldn't see before.
Let me do that. So yeah, you see a bugbear. He's like grabbing his crap and standing up off of his bed there.
Man, he looks.
And now you see
Infected
3
in the
more
torso.
to the right. Then they're doing the same thing as the one around the
Alright.
corner saying, "There's, I think there." You see him. You hear him. It sounds like he's got his face smashed up against something. He's like, "I think there's more down the hallway," but he says it in Goblin, so you don't understand what he says. I just like the idea that that's what he's trying to do is look down the hallway, because he's in the murder hole, right? He's trying to look down.
So I have something special, but it's not coded correctly. Give me just a second here. I'm going into a rage.
Wait.
Here it is. Instinctive Pounce.
Ooh. Special. You're
As
gonna
part of the
pounce on
bonus section you take to enter your rage, you can move up to half your speed. Alright, well I don't really need it this time, but I'm going to go ahead and move all the way over here to give them
What the hell?
time.
That's. We were all excited waiting
It's
to see
special.
something new.
Yeah, I get to move a little bit more. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to move around here to the infected crimson torso. And now let's see what awesomeness happened with my rage. Ooh, you changed the sound for rage. Okay.
It's been a while we've done that.
Yeah. But I laugh every time.
Right?
It's actually a few different sounds in the mix. Some of them are really lame, but we haven't got too many of those.
All right. Well, this is the first time I've rolled this one before.
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before you rage in, the creature takes d6 force damage. Bad boy. It's going to come in handy.
So, okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to attack.
Wait, why is your... Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to
Blocked by
slide 5
his
feet more.
armor.
Boo. I don't like it.
Got some flea-bitten
I'm gonna
hide.
try it
Matter of
again.
fact,
There we go.
oh wow, that's a nice critical hit. Yeah, we're not doing effects, remember? It still rolls it, so I can add flare, but it's no official change of anything. So must have move on your damage. Yikes! 20 points of damage, and he takes it. He's like, I'm a bugbear. I've got more than 20 hit points.
Wow,
Rawr.
lots of ones. But as I slam this thing, again, it's sort of like a baseball bat as it slices, and then all of a sudden, boom, this force comes out, knocks him back a little bit, and that will end my turn.
Well, this one's gonna come running up to you, getting his gear still strapped on, and he just gets up to you. He just doesn't get to do anything yet, but he looks intimidating. Jangalang's gonna be like, hold on, I got a call from my grandparents. I think he's gonna move up and take a peek in the doorway here. Oh. Oh, let's see. How far did I move? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Could be there. I guess Pinch. What square is Pinch in? This one?
Yeah, he would have moved back after he opened the door for Slay to go through. So, he would have been, back. Yeah. Perfect. Beautiful.
Alright, so Jangalang is going to probably do a cantrip. Let's see. What has he got? Cantrips. He's going to cast Eldritch Blast on this guy right here. And dodges. He gets 2 missiles, so he's going to try that again. Isn't that the one that, 2 missiles on this guy right here? Second one. And, that's generally how he does, right? So, and that's going to end his turn right in the doorway. Lumina.
All right. I am gonna move up into this crowded doorway.
Yeah, you can hear this guy. Sounds like he's getting ready to fire out the murder hole. So you're like, oh crap! So
Yeah,
you run
I want to
towards the
get out of the
doorway.
way. I don't want to be on his space, so I'll move into the room and just move over into the corner, so I'm
Kind
out
of
of the
get your
way.
back in the corner. You like hit the coat rack that's in the corner. You're like, oops.
I knock all the coats down.
And you look and you see the ceiling in the chamber is 20 feet high, and there's like 10-foot high loft covers to the west half of the room. And piles of crumbling brick in the middle of the floor mark spots where ovens once stood. Filthy, flea-infested straw piles are arranged on the floor, alongside a water barrel and cask of provisions. The arrow slit that looks out over the hallway to the east, and doors exit to the east and to the north. So that's the written text for you guys.
All right. I'm gonna throw Hunter's Mark on this bugbear right in front of me.
All right, give yourself a +2 to hit him too. I meant to give that to Soleil too. He hasn't got his shield strapped to his arm yet. So instead of giving him a -2, I'll just give you a +2 to hit him.
All right. And then I also have something special. It's called my longbow.
Nice.
I
17
think
to
that
shoot him in the
+2
back.
helped.
Whack. I think what's their armor class? It's a 16 with the shield, so.
And then for my second shot, I'll take a shot at the other one next to Soleil.
He does have his shield, so a normal shot at him. As it doesn't matter, he didn't have it in front of that side. He was blocking the guy with the sword in front of him. Second rate Slacks does have all of his crap. And he's going to come running around the corner. Like right out here in the middle of the room. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20, 25, 30. Yeah, so he can cut there and then, yeah, make it to there. And he had his, because he was on watch, so he was kind of ready. Morning Star to Soleil, and he misses. He comes up and swings Soleil's Czar, just ducks right under it easily. Rufiel.
All right, Rufiel is also going to come up into Jangalang's space and see what he can see. So I can't see anything right now. All right.
Jangalang just
so-
likes being in the. He's like, I like being here. Everyone touches me is when they go by.
And
we
I
get-
will target Mr. Wasp
Do we get
Wasted.
Caesar? I see him in chat. I'm trying to make him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my character here.
And I am going to Mind Sliver this guy.
Bugbear fails. He's like, my brain, ouch. He says that in Goblin. You don't understand what he says.
Hurt his brain. And then as a bonus action... No, that's not... I can't do that as a bonus action.
Suddenly, everyone gets a universal translator. Makes it nice.
I'm going to step back to the side. And then finish my turn.
Distracted Grin jumps up off of his bed, comes running down, and gets in Soleil's face and breathes. And you think he was licking his ass earlier. You think. That's what it smells like. Anyways. Pinch.
Ugh. Oh, man. Pinch moves right up to here.
This guy that just comes running up, he just finishes strapping his shield on. He's got his Morning Star out, and you run up right behind him. Yuck!
Yeah, right. And probably
15
misses.
is freaking. He spins around and it catches the back of his shield a little, like right off of his shield. Chink.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm in for a penny and a pound on this one because I've moved my full movement. So, I'm gonna draw my short sword and attack off.
You got past his armor, his shield this time. You're like, yeet, right up into his rib cage.
What happened? That shit.
And this grin, this distracted grin, he's like, yeah. Streamlined. Guy looks like a, what are those mobile trailer things called? The silver ones? The
Airstreams?
Airstreams. That's what he looks like. He looks like he jumps up off his bed. Sees you, Jack, at his buddy there. He's like, hey, that's my friend, Distracted Grin, and I'm gonna not use my shield. So he doesn't even get his shield, so I'm gonna change this guy's armor class by 2. Doop. And he is gonna take a swipe with his Morning Star down upon Pinch. As he comes leaping up in the air, hits Pinch right in the shoulder with his Morning Star. Pinch almost drops his his dagger. He's like, ow! 15 points of damage to your collarbone. How's that feel?
He's gonna get stabbed in the dick in a minute.
Lumina.
All right. Yeah, Lumina's gonna go after Distracted Grin. He's got a pretty good shot at that guy.
Yes, the Pinch and maybe the edge of Pinch's brim of his hat's in the way a little, but not a -2. Nope. 17. It wouldn't have mattered as you sink it into his left shoulder, like deep, like right above where Pinch got him.
So the arrow, as it goes, it like nicks the side of Pinch's hat.
Yeah, like, thoop. like the feathers do. Foop. Like you did it on purpose almost.
Yeah. And then, oh, nice.
So you see the other guy, like 2 quick arrows, thunk, thunk, like both floop, floop in the necks, and they're like, good.
And I just stand here and I'm like purposefully stepping on their coats that they
Like,
left
you
hanging
get
up.
them both in the carotid artery, and they're just like spurting, like, and your brother's just like, oh.
I am going to use a bonus action here on this guy and
Uh-oh.
use, yeah, it's called Insightful Fighting, and I've used this before. Charisma Deception. My deception versus his, it's bonus action. You can make a Wisdom Insight check against the creature's deception. So my Wisdom Insight in the tower.
Oh.
I obviously rolled a 1. I don't know what the second roll was.
Halfling reroll 1.
That was definitely the halfling reroll 1. And yeah, I mean, no way he can even come close to that, because you rolled a 1 and then you rolled an 18 the next time, which was +5. A 23, so yeah, you can.
Okay. I will apply my sneak attack even though I don't have anybody near him. So I'm going to
So
go
you're
ahead
like,
and move
you
around him.
just like come running and you like roll under his feet, and
Yeah,
you
jump up on this bed.
and you go, look, bunny rabbit, and you point and he looks and you just jack him. Well, we
And
hope you
stick
just
him.
jack him. Yeah.
I told him I was going to stick him in the dick in a second. So
I mean, you could
we'll
roll
try.
another 1, but you never
I
know.
could, or I could
Oh,
roll a 3 and not do shit.
So as you go running, he like tries to scooch and the bed flips up and you like stab the back of the mattress. You're like, "Wah!"
Well, do I have cover then?
You might have fleas.
Bed bugs. Fleas.
Fleas.
had
These
those
things definitely
before.
have fleas. Soleil.
So as these other ones around me start falling, I slash out.
Sticks him with his greatsword, the second slash around. Critically wounded him, but not enough to drop him. Well, he's moderately wounded.
I'm going to move around a little bit. Do I see any? What does this dotted line represent?
What did it say? Piles of brick in the middle of the floor mark spots where ovens once stood. An arrow slit.
Did you say
I don't
something
know.
about a loft?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a loft or something. A 10-foot high loft covers the west half of the room.
Okay. So I'm just sort of listening, keeping my ears open in case something's coming from the loft.
Yeah, they didn't draw it very well, did they? Yeah, you don't hear anything up there. You think it's good. You can hear Pinch mumbling something about, I'm going to stab you in your nutsack. Streamlined turns around and starts smashing on this mattress that Pinch is kind of behind a little. Pinch has got it up. Ah! He's like bashing at this thing. Fleas are flying off of it. Jangalang.
Jangling's going to take a shot at him with the Eldritch Blast.
I had it all open and ready to go. You missed the first 2, by the way. Typical.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
That's normal. Oh, that's not.
Well, critical hit. I was gonna say you need to roll a range, but those bodies are on the ground. So, yeah, just roll damage. Remember, no effects on this table. Only on Rob's table.
And the second shot.
Or only on Rob's stream, I
Yep,
should say.
that missed him.
You did well. 50-50. Second rate Slacks. Well, he's swinging this Morning Star at Soleil for sure. Trying to get a piece of Soleil. Ooh! Soleil comes running around, and this bugbear was kind of prepped for that and just... Oops. Just cracks Soleil pretty hard with this Morning Star, doing 15, but Soleil's raging, so he just brushes off half that damage. Like, "Rrr." He's like, he says something in Goblin about that he got his pants on a blue light special at Kmart, but you don't understand it because you don't speak Goblin. Rufiao comes
gonna move in.
slinking into the room, gets up against the wall next to Lumina. You got 2 targets. That one's pinch.
Yeah, let's not target pinch. Although that might be fun.
I was like, are you casting a healing spell, maybe?
Nope. I'm going to try to get this one from behind.
He doesn't understand what just happened, but he does feel a creep as the psychic damage. Yep. Slay. This bugbear looks at you as you take that. I mean, he hits you as hard as he can with this Morning Star, and you just like blink and look at him like, and wiggle your greatsword at him. He's like,
All right, so we're gonna put him out of everybody's misery.
He's looking around like, ow. She hit him with, chop him to the ground. Right next, 4 in a row, like ducks. Move over to the end of the bed and yanks this mattress out from Pitch's hand, flings it across the room, and then smacks the other guy with his greatsword. Pitch is like,
Do I see anybody else down here? And are they yelling or giving off any kind of alarms or pulling any ropes or anything?
In the first like 12 seconds, they were like thought they could defeat you guys. In the last 6 seconds is when shit went south, and they realized maybe they should yell out, and maybe if I get a turn, I might actually use my action to scream, but I don't think it's going to happen.
All right. Jangling's going to move so he can't see anything. Let's see, move up
So
to there,
you,
see what he sees.
peek around the corner, you see a bugbear
Holy
butt
shit!
right in front of you.
So yeah, he'll I guess he'll use his rapier against him.
It's pretty funny. Rufiel didn't even warn you either. He's like,
right. Come on around the corner.
You pull out your rapier and you like stick this guy in his right butt cheek. He yelps out in pain and looks at you and falls over onto the bed, like half onto the bed, just the form of the bed, because the mattress is laying over on the ground. And let's take a peek at this north area up here and see. All right. I'm going to take you guys out of initiative because I don't think you guys made enough commotion that you stirred that next room up.
Silent but deadly.
Well, I wasn't silent, but it was deadly quick. How's that? So I have remove dead hostile NPCs and remove all dead NPCs buttons on my thing now. And one's a minus and the other one's a slash.
Yeah, that's the updated version. So now you can remove dead neutral NPCs.
I'll
Before it
remove
would only
all
do
dead
hostile.
NPCs. Oh, okay. And now remove all dead hostile NPCs. Oh, nice.
Sometimes you don't want to remove the
I just
neutrals
got the Forge
or
one.
friendlies.
I just switched and got, because it was
Yeah,
free
you
on the Forge, so I was just like, might as well get it.
So you haven't updated from the forums in forever. That particular extension.
Oh, see, it was from the forums. Yeah, no, I would never do that unless you told me to go do it. That's the only.
I'm sure I did.
You might have, but. All right. So what are you guys gonna do? You got a couple people a little bruised up. Pinch is a little.
All right. Pinch, hold still. This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me.
I'm going to come open this door.
All right.
Do I see anybody in that room?
You do. You do. And I think when you open the door, they kind of look this direction. So that's why we're gonna go. And put
that made
those
Pinch feel
guys.
really good. Wow.
All right, so you see
good at these healers kits.
when you open the door, there is like parts of this chamber are buried in piles of like crumbling masonry and stuff. But enough of the room remains intact to serve as what looks like maybe a workshop of sorts. There's a long wooden table in the middle of the room, and it's littered with pieces of a complicated apparatus. There's like a large tank made out of brass, like fittings, and a glass cylinder in the middle. It's it's pretty big. It looks like maybe it holds like 10 gallons of water or something in it. And there's some kind of leather strapping, looks like to wear the thing, carrying harness. And then around the room, there are like shelves that are full of like bottles with different color things, alchemic regions and stuff against this, like over here against the south wall. I'm gonna let you look a little bit more as you peek into the room, and I mean, as you open the door, you can see your breath now from the air inside the room, and you can tell it's quite a bit colder in here. And there's like a chill, like fog or mist that kind of covers the floor, about a foot deep in the room. There's a room to the north, adjoining room. You can see the open doorway up there, and it looks like a bedchamber, maybe. And then you can tell there's a door off to the east as you look in. And there's 4 individuals in here that look at you. They look like you see 3 of the females with the shark tooth swords that you guys remember how those feel. Ow. And you see 3 of those, and then 1 of these guys, which I don't think you've seen any of these guys yet. In the middle, with the one eye, he got something hanging out of his other eye. You see that right there, and we got this again.
We're gonna yell out. Got some real combatants in here. Are they moving toward this door at all? I mean, they didn't. That was the
haven't.
reason
The door
they
swung
didn't hear the
open,
combat.
and you're standing there, and they all look at you, and that's where we start. Pinch sees the door
Okay.
swing open and can see through you. I guess the place is the place lit?
Yes.
It must be because I can. Yeah.
Yeah, because Pinch can see in. Yeah, there's light
Pinch
sources in there.
can't. Pinch is going to move to right there, and if anything comes within melee, he's going to try to stick it with his dagger. So I'll ready an attack, but I can't get through. It's just safer I do this
Okay,
right here. So I'll ready an attack.
All right. So, a little surprised that they didn't hear the combat, but it's all right.
It's kind of
I still.
noisy in here, echoey. There's like bubbling and gurgling going on in some of these vats and bottles and beakers.
Oh, it's
and
a lot
stuff.
bigger than he expected to. It's a lot bigger than I expected it to be too. So I'm gonna run up and while I admire the cheap tights and appreciate them, still don't like the sword she's wielding. So.
And bugbears are kind of noisy roommates, anyways. You know what I mean? It's like noises coming from the bugbear chamber is not uncommon. It says.
Yeah.
So.
Sven's not surprised at all. It's Soleil that's surprised that they didn't hear it because he was expecting that this people to come bursting through that door any second. All right, and it's a hit.
I got an image of that tank thing. I'll show it to you. That's what's on the table.
Oh, that is not what I was picturing at all. So thank you.
Tank of water breathing.
Interesting. Okay. And that's on what table?
The
Big
table
one
in the
right
middle.
that I'm standing next to?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like they were messing with it.
All right, so I run up, slash into her. She's trying to gather herself.
No, actually, she looks like she was somewhat ready for combat. Not like ready, but she's got her shield on her arm. She smiles as you run in and smack her a couple times. She likes it. Lumina.
Did you do damage the second with attack there?
I don't see any damage rolled.
All
just an attack
right.
roll.
She's immune.
There you go.
Guess
Just
she's
took
not.
away.
She smiles.
There we go.
Oh, thank you. Thud. It falls on the ground.
All right, that's what Lumina was waiting for. So he'll step up to the door here, and actually, it looks like he'll have to go all the way inside just to make sure he can get a clean shot. And he'll take a couple shots at versatile outerwear. I also appreciate, her style here, but yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, she has to die.
she's naked, and so she definitely throws up her shield. She's like, ha! And it doesn't help as it goes right under her shield and sticks into her abdomen. She screams out in pain as you hit her
And
again.
Second shot. Yep.
And you remember fighting these people the first time and they were kind of tough?
Yeah, they were a lot harder back then.
They were a lot harder back then. There's 2 arrows to her. She goes down. Thunk, thunk.
It worked so well last time. Lumina's just gonna like move over and put his back against the corner again.
All right. You see you see the guy with the one eye, and he gets up, and you see the cold mist that's in the room is leaching off of this guy. That's what's producing this cold mist. And he looks up and he says, "Ah, some entertainment, I see." And his cold breath, spills out. And he's going to cast a second level spell on himself. And I want to use. Does anybody have mirror image coded? Can drop it on him. Will you do that for me, Matakiri?
Yep, I got it.
Just drop mirror image on him, and oh, so nice.
Is it working again?
And I think he is going to not be silly and stand out in the open, and he's going to move over and get behind this wall as well as a bunch of images appear around him. Bloopity bloop bloop bloop. As he moves behind the wall over there. Jangalang, madangalang.
Jingling is going to move forward to there, see what he can see in the room. And then he can't see much, so he's going to go ahead and dash up into here. And
He
then
can
over
see
here.
her, can he? Before he gets into the room?
Yeah, I guess he could. Yeah, that's more than half. All right, let me cancel it. But how far away is she?
30 feet.
What do I got? Let me see. Just take a shot at her.
I mean, Eldritch Blaster. 8 points. And you missed her with a second one. She like squats down.
And I will, let me see.
Because she
Bonus
has
action.
frightened in her name. So every time her name goes in chat, it plays the frightened sound.
Oh, is that what it is?
Was that what happened?
Just
I'll
like
bonus action healing word
drop
for
the
select.
D off frightened or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her rightened. She's rightened. She's got a rightened lisp. Rightened lisp.
She's got a righteous lisp.
Rufiel.
All right, well, Rufiel's going to follow up on what old Jangalang is doing and mind sliver this thing.
Six points. Still doesn't drop her.
Jerk.
And she gets to go. She's like, "So, you come here to slay us."
Yep.
And yeah, so she's gonna come like running over to the table, slashing across the table at Soleil with his long tooth shark tooth thing, Bob, trying to hit him with it, and he dodges out of the way, kicks the table up against her, and she just gets one swipe. That's it. So lame.
So what's the tank for before you die?
She's like,
What do you do with it?
she's like, we kill people like you with it. None.
That ain't working so well.
Crushing wave members. She does look a little confused. Looking at you, after she says that, like, you come running around behind her, slashing at her back. She gets her shield up. She spins around to face you.
What was the forehead symbol for the wave? I know we had the triangle.
I don't know. Crushing wave
Who ate it?
members.
I don't think you guys figured out the symbol in the water.
I don't think so.
Did you miss? She dodged the first time, got her shield up the second time. Pinch comes sliding into the room. He's like, ah! Wait, how far did you move? 5, 10, 15. You can dash under the table and stab her in the knee.
Yeah, I'll use cunning action to dash and come up under. I can't hide because I used my
You can
cunning
sneak
action to
attack
dash.
since Jason, anyways.
Yeah.
You stab her in the freaking, right in the freaking, what's the groin vein that runs down through there? That one. She bleeds out faster than anything. Thud. Down on the ground she goes.
Pinch
Is it a
looks
female?
around. Is there
Femoral
anybody?
artery or something?
Femoral
Yeah,
artery?
Femoral
Femoral.
artery.
It's the femoral.
Yeah, femoral.
All right, Jangalang.
All right, you gonna finish moving in to there? Damn, I can't see shit. That was 20, so give him 10 more north. Oh, I can see him now.
He's like flat against the wall. You see his beard get blown around a little in the mist. But
But I guess I see
definitely got
like
some cover.
I see 4 of them though, right?
Yeah, you see 4 of
Then you
them, and half of them got cover. So, what are you trying to do?
Well, I see this one. I'll Eldritch Blast. Where's it at? Here we go.
So poof, one of the images disappears.
All right. Then I'll
Actually,
take a second
it
shot.
says it
It
missed,
missed.
so it doesn't
It missed the
disappear.
image
It
show.
blinks, and they all mix up again.
Shimmers. Well, I'll try
Yeah.
to shoot it again. Oh God, I missed him again.
All right. So I saw Jangalang shooting some blasts.
He's shooting
over
the
in that
corner off
direction.
of that wall because the guy's got cover.
So I'll move up near him, see what I can see if I can see him. And I'm not going to be able to see him much, very much at all. I'll step back. But yeah, what is that? That looks like at least -2 to me.
-5. He's like flat
-5,
against
yeah.
the wall. He's trying to stay cover. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I can put Hunter's Mark on him as a bonus action, and then I will try to shoot him.
And he dodges out of the way.
Well, I'll try it one more time.
Oh, you hit one of the images. Poof!
All right, so I don't need to roll damage then, right? Because it just got rid of the image. Okay.
Now there's 2. Huh. All right, so he's gonna move over to the corner, and he sees you over there with a bow, and he peeks his head around, and you see out of the eye that's missing a ray shoots out of the eye right at Lumina, and oh, what? Where's the stupid?
Did they not code it right?
Well, they didn't code the ray. So I guess he's using.
Isn't it just an attack roll?
He's using it's the ray of frost that comes out. Range spell attack? Is that gonna roll? There. Ray of frost. And well, hold on 1 second. Is it coded right? Fifth level spellcaster, so he gets 2d8, right? Ray of Frost, is that? Yeah, 5th level, so 2d8. As a Ray of Frost shoots out and hits Lumina for 13 points of damage, knocking your concentration off. Looks like you might have had it on there twice. And instead of your speed reduced by 10, his thing gives him, you are restrained. Where'd it go? Restrained. So he like shoots a ray of frost at you, like, all this ice like spins you up against the wall. You're like, oh, your body, but your arms are free because you can still shoot. And he is going to jump back and get in the corner over here, taking some more cover. Rufiel.
All right, Rufio can't see anything, so let's come into here. Yeah, I still can't see him. So I am going to ready a spell, and I am going to mind sliver him as soon as he walks out.
All right. So you start concentrating. Bastard. Jangalang.
So, Lumina's like, is he like frozen in ice, or how's he restrained? I mean, is there a way to break him out of?
Well, yeah, you think you can go over there and start smacking on this ice, trying to get him free? Looks kind of like it would require some strength to do it.
Yeah, I ain't got that much strength. No, definitely don't have any strength.
At first you're like, a fireball would do it, but then.
I
was looking at.
No, thank you. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
I can do the fireball too. But
Look, don't worry about me. Just go get him.
The whole room and fire, all this alchemic equipment blowing up, and you're like, maybe not.
Well, I was thinking of prestidigitation, but it also says you can only warm 1 cubic foot of non-living material. So I don't think that's enough. Yeah, that thing.
That's like taking a hand warmer and putting it up to the windshield of your car when the windshield's frozen over. Okay,
yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
It's gonna melt it.
I get Eldritch Blast it.
Let me move it around.
All right, let me
a little square spot there.
Let me move up so I can see if I can see this guy. Get me up to there.
Well, I'll get you to where you run into the wall. Oh, you go right through the wall.
All right, I see him.
He's like, huh? And you see there's like 3 of them over there in the corner.
Still 3 of them, huh? Well, I'll shoot at one of them.
He points at each of them.
thought one of them was supposed to be gone.
He's
when
like, oh,
Lumina
fuck.
shot.
He's like, oh. Like 3 arrows appear in all 3 of the images. He's like, oh.
Three of
as you
It does
shoot.
not. It
It's
doesn't
not
work
updating.
right. It doesn't update. It hasn't updated for a long time.
It has. It was 3 images. Now it's 2.
No. Well,
Nope.
on ours it still shows 3.
It says images
It shows
3
2 on
updated
mine.
mirror.
On mine.
Well, at the
It
end,
should have dropped one more because Lumina dropped one. Lumina
I
dropped
think
one.
only 1 has been dropped.
So there were 4
Yes.
images?
So there should have
No.
been 2 images
No,
left,
it's just
which is
No, there
3.
was
scroll up a
3.
little bit to Lumina's attack. It says effect images 3 updated to images 2, and then it's
Right.
still 3.
Yeah.
Yes, and then this attack, it still says 3, and that's the way it's been. It's been that way for months.
Should be 1.
I don't see where the first one came off though. I don't.
In
see it
Lumina's
only-
last longbow attack.
Yeah, that's 1. Where's the other one you're talking? I don't see
And
the
the
other
second one is
Oh.
Jangalang's attack that he just did.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
just
they both
now?
say
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, and it
Oh,
says
oh, oh,
images
oh.
3 updated.
He didn't.
Mirror
He didn't hit an
images
image. He
2.
hit him.
Yes.
That's why he didn't
right.
lose the other image. He hit him.
also did damage to him.
Yes. So you get the roll damage. That's what I said. You see 3 arrows of thump, 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 as he's like, "Oh, you got me." 4 points of damage.
I'll take the second shot.
And that
Oh, yeah.
one hits an image.
So no damage.
Yeah. No damage, but now there's only 1 image. I don't see where it says that, but
All right, then I will move back down 15 where I came from.
there is something glitchy about it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think you just
I'm
gotta
gonna
remember
run it
It shows
around the
3.
table.
What happened.
Yeah, because the first one it says I hit the image.
Mirror image hit, mirror image, images 3 updated, mirror images 2. I don't know.
So now it's treating it like he doesn't even have any images on.
No, it
Maybe
says
it's
image
just the output
bypassed.
in the chat was wrong.
No, it says image bypassed.
Okay.
It doesn't see, it's not changing anything.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
message.
Yeah, same message.
But did he have any images left? I don't think so.
He
Yes.
should have had 1.
So that was the last image.
Alright, so
that
that's the
just
last
died.
image. Okay. Poof. So we should take it off of him then. Lumina.
All right. I can't move. I can. I feel like I can see the edge of his space, but I feel like that's not even enough for me to be able to target him.
I mean, you can try to break free if you want,
I think that's
but it's
what
going to take
what I
your
wanna do.
action.
Yeah, I think that's what I have to do here.
Let's see. It's a strength check.
All right. No.
Not enough. You're like, you hear a crack a little, but bonus
right.
action, hunter's mark or something at least. If you want to, I don't
No,
know if
I
I'd
already-
waste a spell slot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. So that's it.
Rufiel.
Rufiel's gonna head up to there, see what he can see. He still can't see him. Take
Sorry,
one more
he's
step.
actually all up in his grill. Yeah, now you can see him. He's like in the corner. His eye
Now
is
I
big.
can see him.
His one eye.
And I'll mind sliver him.
Eye fails. I just want to go home, Mommy. Oh, it's his turn. He's going to cast Mirror Image again, just to screw with you guys. He's going to cast a spell called Misty Step. No, he would go there. Right? It has to be someplace he can see. At least there. He can see there. And then he's going to, like, open this, move to this door and open this door and run out into the hallway. Or out the door, anyways. I got his vision turned on. So let's see. Misty Step doesn't count as any of his movements, so 5, 10. And passes his turn. Pinch.
Pinch moves to here, expecting him to be around the corner. Ha! Where'd he
Like,
go?
ha!
And that was 20. Can Pinch run under the table here?
Yeah, Pinch can cut through there.
Okay, 35, 40, 45. Is that door open?
Yep.
And do I see him? I guess I can come to here. That's my bonus action. I don't see him anywhere. So as my action, I'll take the dodge action.
Give me, what's your passive perception?
My passive is 18.
All right. You don't hear him. Lumina.
All right.
How long does he stay stuck?
I don't know. You tell me.
I was hoping I would go before you because I was going to get out a little ice pick and try to help you.
Well, if it's like Ray of Frost, it's till the start of your next turn. Because that's what Ray of Frost does.
Yeah, but this is different. This isn't Ray of Frost. It's in addition to Ray of Frost. It says if he hits with the ray, the target is also restrained. A target restrained in this way can end the condition by using an action, succeeding on a DC 13 strength check. So until you succeed on the strength check, you're restrained.
Okay. I'm gonna try to break out again.
Or someone helps you or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's a 13. You just gotta roll better than a 3 and a 4 and a 5 or whatever you rolled the first time.
Right. All right. So I'm still stuck up against the wall. Yeah.
All right. He has used. I need to mark his spells off. Sorry. And Soleil.
All right, so I'm going to follow after Mr. Pinch. I cannot see anything, so I'm waiting to get approved. Ah, he's right there. I'm like, which way did he go? Pinch.
I don't know. I don't know that answer. Let me
Sure.
consult my magic 8-ball.
Look, it says he went that way.
Not likely.
All right, that's as far as I can go. Do I see anything? Nothing down this way. Must have gone up north, so I'm gonna turn around and go the other way. Use my action to dash. And I have 10 more feet of movement once I see what I can see.
Here, I'll move you there. You had 10 more feet, you said?
Well, I have 20 more feet at that point. What is that gray line going across the passage?
It looks like steps down into maybe a canal? Yeah, now that you're up there, it looks like a canal.
Is there like water or is it dry?
It's wet, yeah. Canals typically mean water. And the water looks like it's flowing that direction. There's no terrain or nothing blocking the view, right? No.
And do I see it, any of the water moving? You know, splat from recent within the last 6 seconds, splashing or anything?
No, you don't hear any splashing or like bubbles or anything like that. You don't see
No
anything like
ripples?
that.
All right, I'm just
Like
gonna
the
look.
steps up high doesn't look like a cannonball or nothing, you know.
All right, so I'll end my turn here, looking around down here.
Nothing?
He ain't up here. I don't see him.
Bastard.
And in the water.
All right, Jangling, since his strength sucks so bad, he's gonna take out a dagger and start chopping away at this ice that's holding Lumina. And
careful.
Stabbing
I'll give him
Lumina.
the help action.
Yeah, give him advantage.
Yeah, because my strength sucks.
Some advantages. Yeah, you don't.
And that'll
actually
be
have
my
to,
turn.
You don't actually have to target it.
All right.
So you're like,
So he's not up there.
and all of a sudden you get
Hold still.
teleported randomly onto the map. Before you can give him help, you're teleported away, Jangling.
Yeah, it sucks.
uh,
Well, I already put the effect on him, so you might have to
I
remove
know.
it.
I'm gonna have to remove it. Unless you have enough movement to get back. Hold on. How much movement did you take to get there? Do you remember?
I was standing right next to him. I didn't use any.
Yeah, so you only got teleported 3 squares away. Actually, over here. Like, on top of this trunk or whatever it is.
He's right
So
next to
he's
that
just
container. The backpack.
The backpack's on the table.
Oh, it was the opposite direction. Never mind.
Jangling's just gonna look confused and go back to where he was and start trying to help him out.
Alright, somebody try to mess him up. Pinch?
Well, Slay says he's not there, so Pinch moves south.
Peeks around the corner. Doesn't see anything.
Okay. So I'm going to use Eye for Detail. Let's see, starting at 3rd level, you can use bonus action to make a wisdom perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make an intelligence investigation check. In this case, it would be perception. So I'm going to use a bonus action to try to perceive him.
to spot a hidden creature or object.
Yes, this one doesn't have the share and share alike link on it.
You see some cold mist coming from this direction.
Okay.
Around the corner.
Right, so that I'll use the last 5 feet of my movement to move to there. And I'll holler out, Chalet, there's cold mist coming from this direction down here. And I will take the dodge action once again.
All right. Changelang's helping Lumina. I cut the corner there. I want to get over here and try and listen at this door. I don't think I'm close enough.
Well, 30, you could dash over there.
Yeah, but then I can't use my action to listen at it. But yeah, I'll get over by the door and try and
Let's see
listen at it.
if it's loud in there.
I hear cone of cold spells going off or anything.
We might hear like a bubble or a gurgle or something, but nothing really loud.
Okay.
And no voices or combat. Pinch.
You want to take a break, Top?
Yeah, that's a good spot to take a break. Let's take a 10-minute break.
Oh, thank you.
Go get a refill on drinks and go pee and all that stuff. I'm going to set a timer for that 10-minute break, and we're going to set it for 21:45. We'll be back at 9:45 Eastern. That's almost 10 minutes and 30 seconds. But I'm going to start up a slideshow for you guys and put on some pretzel. So hang around, go get a drink, stick around a few minutes, and we'll be back for the second half. See you in a few minutes. Stop the music. Stop the music. Oh, I didn't fix Caesar's camera. He's a little choppy chopped. Let's see. That one. Boop.
So much faster than slubs.
Right? It would still be going. And then lock that puppy. Boop. Gotta redo them all anyways, but we don't want you to have head cut off, the token in the middle of your forehead, like you were before. All right, we're back. We're gonna pick up on the top of round 5 with Pinch down in the hallway, seeing that mist around the corner. It's kind of fading pretty quick, you know. Doesn't last very long.
All right, so Pinch peeks around the corner. Where exactly did he see? At least let me move forward to where I can see kind of down that.
Like there?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can move. Okay, so it's okay. So where was it at? Like, did
Well,
it
you
look
saw
like?
it like going around the corner, but now it's like you see it like some of it creeping out from underneath this door over here.
Oh. All right. So Pinch moves forward, and he's digging around in this little pouch on his belt. Is the door locked?
It doesn't appear to be locked. I mean, do you like turn the handle kind of thing?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It swings open like against the wall there.
Okay. Does it pivot in the middle or?
Oh yeah, these pivot
Usually,
in the middle. That's right. Yeah. So it
Okay.
swivels in the middle, and now there's you can see in.
Let's say 5, 10, 15.
What you see out of
20.
at the corner there is they're like huge like copper vats. They're old, right? They've been here a long time.
Oh, brewery.
Yeah, they in 2 rows in the middle of this large room. The vats are old and completely covered in verdigris. Verdigris? Dirt? I don't know. Most of the paint on the walls peeled away long ago, but a few hints of murals remain, showing dwarves working in fields and tending hop vines. Hop vines. I guess everyone knows what a hop
They
vine
look
looks
like
like.
the Statue of Liberty. The
Right.
verdigris is the green crap that grows on
Oh
copper.
yeah.
Green crap on copper. Yeah.
3 new backpack-sized glass tanks with carrying harness are stacked neatly at the end of the row of vats.
Kind of like the one that,
On the table
they
in
full?
there, yeah.
oh, okay.
There's water in them, yeah.
But I don't see him anywhere in here. But you said there was like cold mist coming out from under that door, right? So he
No,
had
hold
to
on.
come
I'm
this way.
sorry. And then he's right there when you come in the room.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So Pinch was already fumbling around in his bag. That's a
He opens the door.
5,
He
10,
like
15,
peeks
20.
in, and he looks around the corner and he sees this guy's like.
Yeah, Pinch moves right there, and then between me and him, I'm gonna throw a fuzzy ball down on the ground.
Right, what are we gonna get? Do you have the table?
Moose. We're gonna get
A boar.
Yeah. So,
A big
right.
old boar.
And that's a bonus action, and Pinch has used his movement, so he will once again take the dodge action.
Soleil.
All right, so I'm going to, as my rage fades, that's just as aggravating. I'm going to be moving around. And what do I see then?
You see, I clicked on your thing. I don't know. Let me move you where I saw you. You see a tunnel that leads to the south.
All right, so I'm using my action to dash. Oh, there's the door. All right, so I see this old white guy with a tight t-shirt and flip-flops. And me and the wife were down in Florida. Very boring. Move in.
You see a boar squealing.
All right, so I have just enough movement to get up next to him. Can I charge into him, or is that considered an attack? Or I just tackle him?
What, do you want to, like, grapple him and then shove him to the ground? I mean, those are rolls we got. The old shove action. But you use your action already to dash.
And then I cannot. If you're
Jangling.
Since Lumina's still stuck, Jangling's going to keep chipping away and say, "Come on, Lumina, you got to get out. They're leaving us, man. They're leaving us." And give him the help action again.
Did he not get? Did you go before him last round? Is that what happened?
I went after him last round and before him this round.
Get double help. I'll give you double advantage. You can click on the button twice. I don't know. Rufiel.
Rufiel is going to pop open.
You
this
hear
door.
voices now and squealing going on and.
Aha.
Aha.
I pop that open and I'm going to.
You can't. I mean, you don't have. I mean, you got. I guess you could maybe see his legs underneath one of the vats.
It's a saving throw.
Yeah, like you look underneath one of the vats and you see his feet over there. You're like, aha! Oh.
An ankle.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't shoot him with an arrow, but yeah, there's enough to get his toe.
Damn it.
He lifts his foot up just the last second. And you're like, oh, shit. Illumina.
All right, I'm gonna do it this time.
Come on, you can do it. You got advantage. Yes.
All right.
It did help too.
Bust out of this thing. Oh yeah.
It did help you.
And then I can see Rufiel shooting spells off down there, so I'm gonna head in his direction. Get to there, and what do I see?
You see them tanks and vats, copper tanks.
I can't get any farther than that, and I used my action to bust out. So once I move up a little bit more, that's it.
Your chest is all chafed because of the cold, and you're now moving.
Yeah, when I busted out, it was like, have you guys seen that Fast and the Furious where The Rock has a cast and he just like flexes his arm and breaks the cast open? That's what I did.
Oh yeah. Movie fake crap. That's what you do.
It's not fake, man. It's The Rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my third level spell. I'm gonna cast a spell. A phantasmal image of Luminous, the Boar's, and Pinch's worst nightmare. The 30-foot cone. I have to make a wisdom saving throw. So, Mr. Boar, Mr. Soleil, and
I'll
Mr.
use my inspiration
Pinch.
for that.
All right.
Is this
And
frightened? I guess being frightened.
it is.
Then I have advantage on it for halfling, stupid or halfling brave, whatever you want.
You'd be clicking on that advantage button.
Yeah.
And here goes a saving throw. And everybody succeeds. Wah, wah, wah. Even the boar. He tries to be scary. Casts a 3rd level spell. And he's gonna take the chance with this boar. I don't know. He's just gonna jump back over here.
Oh yes. Well, the I don't know. Would the boar have a?
Yeah.
Surely
yeah.
he would, wouldn't he?
The boar's like, bitch, where you going? Squeal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I share that with you? I didn't...
Yeah. Well, yeah. It. I think it gives me access to it when I roll it, and it puts the little shield in the chat. It let me open it after
Well, just
that.
in
Maybe you
case,
did share
there
it
it
with
is.
me. Tusks.
He's gonna give him the old
Tusks.
tusk.
Dude. Yeah.
No, he
which
jumps
is
out of the way. And that's his turn. The boar gets to go though.
Oh, the boar gets to go. Yeah. Okay.
I think he's gonna
Tusks.
move up, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, he'll move on around.
I think he's gonna
him.
he's gonna come like
the south.
barreling through and end up over here in this square over here.
Right.
But trying to like clip him as he goes by.
So is he? Well, it's not a charge because it's not. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't get enough. Again. He didn't get enough hoof distance to get the charge in.
Yeah, he misses
again. And
actually, Drake, that's my bad. He should have went on my turn, but we'll just skip him when he comes around my turn.
Oh, that's true. Your turn. We need to remember that. We need to set up an effect that does that. So he gets to go. I think he's going to do a quick little. He chucks this like skeleton hand, this ghostly skeleton hand at Soleil. Oh, he's range. Shit. Actually, he sees that you're right next to him, and he's like, "Screw that!" And he pulls out a dagger, and he tries to stab you with his dagger at a -2 because he's trying to stab you around the corner, and he's right-handed. It's just awkward for him, or whatever. He's around the corner, and he tries to stab you, and he like hits the wall, clank, with his dagger. You can see like some like ice shards come off of the wall where he hit it, though, with the dagger. Lumina.
All right. Lumina will move up, and he's not very happy that this guy encased him in ice for so long. So he's going to run up right next to his brother and try to shoot this guy with an arrow.
He comes around the corner around this vat. As soon as he gets an aim, this guy's got his dagger in his hand, a little icicle hanging off of it. He's like, yeah! You get a clear shot.
Oh. Why? Why did I have disadvantage?
Were you still?
You're still restrained.
Yeah, because you still got all this ice stuck to you, and a 9 plus
18.
That
should have hit.
Is an 18. Yeah, that's a hit.
All right. Let's do some extra swarm damage to him.
11 points.
Second shot. That one's
no, it bounces off his mage armor. Ping!
And then I will step back behind this vat. So in an attempt not to get frozen again.
And you almost trip over one of them backpacks.
Ah.
And when you step behind it, you can hear like something in one of the vats go, gurgle, gurgle.
Huh.
Are those backpacks like all over?
There's 3 of them in a pile, like right here, supposedly.
Okay.
It didn't specify which end of the thing, but
Mhm.
I envisioned at that end.
And that's a hit.
Oh. You want to help me out? How that became
So,
unconscious
yeah.
so easily?
What do you mean?
Well, what did it look like?
What did it look like? Paint the picture. So Pinch looks over at the pig like, "You stupid pig, where's your elk, buddy?" And he's looking at this guy, and he's not even sure that he sees Pinch because he's watching Lumina walk around the tanks, and so Pinch just takes it and kind of puts it up into his armpit, kind of like that. Blood just kind of leaks out.
Guy's like, you see the blood like starts to turn into icicles and little droplets of ice as he falls to the ground, and then the mist fades and the blood pools out from under him, all steamy.
All steamy. So he had some kind of effect on him then. So he's not as, I mean, he looks like typical dead warm people. Warm dead, not cold dead. He's warm dead.
He's a one-eyed.
One-eyed wonder worm.
Yeah. His official terminology is humanoid.
He's a humanoid. Okay.
He's a one-eyed shiver.
Is this room cold as well? Is there fog in this room too?
No. The reason the fog was all in that room is because it was leaking out of him. He's a foggy guy.
I'm gonna move over here by the pig, and I'm not touching him, investigating him, or anything. I'm just looking down. Is there anything that stands out? And that's it.
His dagger doesn't look like anything special. And he's a sorcerer, so he doesn't have any books on him.
I'm going to investigate these backpacks. Is there like a tube or some sort of nozzle or anything that can determine how to use these backpacks? It's like a straw, so when you're running, you can get a drink of water.
You think they might be, arcane in nature? Maybe you're gonna have to roll me an Arcana check. Are you trained in Arcana?
I am not. I am naturally wild with my
Yeah,
Arcana.
you're like, you think you put it on? It's as far as you got. You figured out the straps. You're like, okay, looks like you can wear this as a backpack.
So while Soleil is over there trying to figure out how to be a Ghostbuster, Lumina wants to bang on like investigate these vats. Maybe like bang on it and see if he can, what he can hear inside, see how much liquid is in it. See if there's like a spigot he could open just a little bit to, pour a little bit of liquid out, see what's inside.
Well, Lumina taps on them, and they sound. Well, the first one you tap on sounds maybe empty, but when you look up, there's like on the top, there's like a flippy that you can crank down and seal the top. Like a big wing nut, it looks like, and it's closed. It's sealed. The tank is. Are you going around banging on all of them?
Do we see any steps or rungs or anything to get on top?
There might have been some ladders or platforms, but they've long gone, rotted away.
I'll just go around until I find one that has. It sounds like it might have something in it.
Okay, so you find one of them that sounds like it might be half full.
All right, and then is there a spigot on it already that I can just like turn
There's
and
no
like let a little out?
bigot per se. It looks like there might have been some place that they could have added stuff like that. But it's all sealed up. But there is the lid. There is a lid on the top that's closed on all of them.
Okay, and I don't see any easy way to get up there.
I mean, you look over at Pinch and you think if you could step on his head, it would probably be the perfect height.
Hey, Pinch, come over here and I'll boost you up.
There's a table in here.
Stand on Pinch's shoulders.
Or Soleil, give me a boost and I'll
Chair.
go up there and check it.
Kind of just
I'll give him a
imagining they're
boost.
like
Lift
8
him up.
feet high, so it's not like you need that big of a boost either.
There's chairs up around this table.
Yeah.
You just grab
What
a
do you
couple of
want?
chairs and just stand up on them.
I'm giving him a boost.
Yeah, it's all right. Never mind.
So just enough to open up one of the half full ones or one of the empty ones?
Let's start with one of the half full ones.
It's mayonnaise.
20 gallons of it.
The pre-production
Finally.
line of an alchemist jug. I gotta put in enough of each type.
So when you open it, the pressure like flips the lid back in your hand, and this starts to get out. And we have
Weird.
the old fancy dancy initiative.
That's super weird.
So Pinch, you're like boosting him up, and he's like, "Hold on, I almost got it." And you can hear like, and the thing like lets loose and comes flying open, and you can see kind of a head coming up that looks like that water weird's head. Like, I mean, you can, as you're looking up, you're like holding his leg up. You're like,
I drop him immediately.
like, oh shit.
Soleil goes first.
Oh.
The board didn't roll either.
The
So where
board
do we see him?
doesn't get the roll.
Yeah, he goes on my turn.
So which vat was this coming from?
That one.
Well, good thing I have my ring of swimming on.
Oh, and warning, your sword goes off. Right? You have great sword of warning.
So I've been looking at this backpack. Does it look like there's any way to any orifice or things where this thing can be sucked into the backpack?
Yeah, actually, you don't know how it works, but it does kind of look like that, like a shop vac kind of thing going on.
And these the three that are here at the end, are they all empty or are they full?
There is water in them, or something liquid in them, but they don't look
Okay.
full.
All right. So I'm going to step around Pinch. Move 20 feet and attack this thing.
Oh, you slice into the water, splashing some water all over the place. And then you slip on the water.
It's all in my face. I'm like,
And you would have fallen prone if we were using the effects. But instead, you hurt your sciatica. You're like, ow!
Right, I'm gonna go into the corner.
Pinch.
All right.
So you like let go of helping Lumina.
Oh yeah, he probably dropped the whole 2.5 feet to the ground when I was holding him up.
He did have his foot on your head though, right? Is that what we're picturing? Like,
I wasn't
Pinch
picturing
is
that.
like holding his.
Not my hat. No.
No, you
No,
got
you
your
took
hat
off
in your
your hat
mouth.
first.
So I'm gonna say, pig. Get over. And
He was laying
can
down
that
over there.
can that pig like charge around here and hit him? The board moves at least 20 feet straight. Okay, so no, not straight. But he's got a 40-foot movement speed.
He's got 40, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Damn it. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He can't charge that direction, so
Yeah, so he'll just run up right here.
yeah.
And as Pinch's bonus action, he orders the pig to attack. Pig runs over and attacks the water weird. And the pig takes a big drink.
It's like a dog biting at the hose.
And then Pinch stabs with a dagger, which
And
hits.
gets sneak attack. And the water weird is like getting you guys all wet. It's spilling its juice everywhere.
Good thing for
Jangling's
wide
like,
brim hats.
my hand is frozen solid. I've been in here trying to warm it
Right.
up for the last 2 minutes.
Jingling's gonna move 30 feet to there.
So you come booking across and you slide across the edge of this table like Starsky. Zoop!
Oh, I can see him. He will
What's he doing?
Eldritch Blast. See if he
Minus
can hit him
2.
with it. 20 hit.
Yes.
All right.
1 point.
Put the -2 on there. Oh, 1 point.
And
Horrible roll.
Fumble.
Jesus.
Minus 2 is a -2. So your opponent parries your awkward attack and causes you to hit yourself in the groin. I don't know how that works, but suddenly you get a weird tingling feeling in your groin, and you kind of like it. The water weird gets to go. What does this thing do? Constrict? Waterbound. It's only got 3 buttons. The water weird dies if it... Yeah. Constrict. So that's all I can do is try to grab somebody. So... if the target is medium or smaller, reach 10 feet, 1 creature hit. Alright, so it doesn't like that sharp, pokey little bastard with a hat down there, because that hurt. And can you delete your arrow there, mister? I'm going to give you disadvantage.
Yes.
Because I'm a dropper, and those pointers don't make it so I can drop. So he hits. So you take like a wave of water crashes down on Pinch, and it like flattens the brim of his hat down, and like runs down into his lungs, and it almost drowns him. He's 19 points of damage, heavily wounding him, and you are grappled. And pulled,
The
so it
first
like
time this
it like
campaign.
sucks you towards it, like kind of into like towards the vat. You know, it's still kind of hanging up into the vat, right? And it's pulling you up the side of this vat, like and it's got you also restrained. And it's trying to drown you. So the old suffocation rules are going to come into play. What's your constitution?
11.
11
It's one
plus
ladder.
1. So I think you
No,
can hold your
it's
breath
not.
for a minute.
Oh,
So
a
if we go
saving
10 more
throws?
rounds,
Yes.
we'll have a problem.
No, I have no +1s.
Oh, so I think it's a
That
minimum
comes with
of a
12.
minute, though.
Yes.
It might be a minimum of a
No.
minute. So at least 10 more rounds that this thing's got to survive, and it's like mortally wounded. So I don't think that's going to happen. But for effects, you're getting Lumina.
There you go. All right. So Lumina will pull out his.
You like fall because pitch hits you, and you jam your chin into the edge of and you kind of bite the edge of your tongue a little.
Ow! Now I'm gonna be biting that every time I eat anything.
Yeah, it's sore.
And so he pulls out his war pick and he just tries to bash this thing.
It's like, I'm gonna smash you with a pick, you water blob.
Oh, that's not
Doesn't
good.
work fair.
They're offsetting all those crits we had earlier.
But the second attack will.
It's a crit.
Oh.
All right. Let's do some.
So you kind of like jump up in the air, and the first swing you kind of freaking catch the rim of the lid, and you like get your thing caught, and when you jerk it free, you like hit this thing right in the side of the head with the pick, and it just falls back into the vat, into the thing. Quits moving. Yeah, Pinch falls onto the ground with a wet flop. His hat pouring water off the top of it.
You all right there, Pinch? If you need it, the boar will give you mouth to mouth.
What's that? What's mouth to mouth? I don't think I want it from a pig, I tell you that. But if you put lipstick on it, it's might be worth it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. Ruffial? He like opened the door. Yeah. Did some mind slivering and what the hell?
Yeah, he's just kind of hanging out. He's basically just gonna ready a spell if he sees anything that looks hostile, because he doesn't know.
Gonna hang out for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like what the hell? Lumina, I think the ball's in your court now. You like started this little exploratory surgery thing going on here.
I don't know if I want to check any more of these. What do you guys think?
I don't think there's a milestone at the end of it.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna search the
And there
dude in
wasn't any
here.
gems that flew out of his ass when he died. Or at least it
Yeah,
didn't
no
sound
gems.
like
But
it.
Yeah, but one of these could be full of chocolate.
Could be.
okay, Willy Wonka.
Dwarven chocolate that's 10,000 years old. Yum. Chocolate, it ages like wine.
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
in here, search them, then go back and search the people with the swords, and then go back and search the bugbears.
Well, there's 2 more vats that sound like they're half full.
How about
So can I just sit there and cast Firebolt on it and heat them up?
So then
Uh,
they'll be
Firebolt
hot when they
can-
come and attack us.
You,
That
you
ain't
can't
gonna work.
target the
Don't
vat.
open the top.
It's not a creature.
You can. Firebolt specifically says you can target objects.
Nice.
It's one of only like 2 or 3 spells that actually say that.
Yeah, and then the
Could-
heat's gonna build up inside, and it's gonna
Yeah.
explode open. and
Pressure
kill us
cooker bomb.
with
Yeah, pressure cooker.
scald water. But you should take a look at these here backpacks, because I think these things, what they were doing, trying to transport these water things in these backpacks. But
Hey,
I don't
Jangling's
know
going to
much
check out the one on the table
They're
here.
weird
That was
backpacks.
almost I was
Hey,
almost
the
like
one on the
changing a
table looks
halfling
like
boy's
the
diaper.
other 3 on the ground. Did you see the picture of him? Were you here? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to search all the bodies in all 3 rooms. Bugbears.
All right, let's check out the
Cultists.
bugbear room first to see if there was a parcel. The bugbears have just their standard gear. They didn't have a parcel. They carried morning stars, and there's some javelins and some flea-ridden hide armor and some crappy metal shields made out of trash can lids or what, pretty crappy shields. But still give you a
Well,
+2 to armor class.
While he's searching, I'm going to cast some healing on Pinch, the healing spirit.
In the workshop area, there is the tank, of course, with the backpack. There's a small iron chest up in the bedroom area. And that's it in that room, just a chest.
I'm going to open it.
Let's see. If a character opens the chest, let's see. He's got to make a dexterity saving throw DC 25, or his head is chopped off. You open it, and there's some silver, some platinum, and some papers in common.
Which way did they go? I was kind of starting to deal with these wounds, and then all of a sudden this healing ghost come around. And where'd they go,
Touched you in a
Rufio? Yeah, touch
touchy
me.
place.
Yes.
They're in checking this room out. They're looting.
And I finally used up
to
a
the
healer's
west.
kit. Gotta pop out a new one.
Let's see. So, are you gonna read through these letters?
Come on, pig.
Still has an ace bandage that never gets used.
Yep. No matter how badly you're bleeding, he just leaves that one on, just in case.
It's in every first aid kit. And the iodine tablet. So I'll
And
look
the
at it.
ophthalmic ointment.
I'll look at the papers. I read 5 languages, so
They are in common. So is that one of them?
common is one of them.
All
Unfortunately not.
right.
Once I
So you
realize
can
which way the
make
paper's
out.
supposed to go.
Yeah, you're like, I'm supposed to have the
wait, it's
words
upside down.
up,
Japanese.
not down.
Nope, no, it is.
I'll help him. He needs help.
The letters are unsigned, and they're reporting on events in Red Larch, including the arrival of the characters and their actions in town.
Are they accurate?
The handwriting is an unusual mix of block letters and script. So it's like a distinctive kind of handwriting.
We're
Have
famous.
we seen it before? Have we
So
seen this
is it
handwriting?
describing my former character or Rufiel?
Your former character. And stuff that you guys did in town. In general.
Was there any kind of writing implement in this room?
Yeah, I would think that maybe there's an ink and a quill, maybe over on the table or something. And the guy was kind of like a sorcerer, so.
Drake, using my eye for detail, which is a wisdom perception check, to uncover or decipher clues. Yeah, looking at this letter that Slay's reading, the block stuff, have we seen that before? Does it look like a sign, one of the signs in the town, or anything like that?
Not that I can remember, anyways.
Okay.
That you guys would have seen this. I mean, it's very distinct, right? If you guys had seen it, then you would have you would recognize it, right? I mean, whoever's handwriting it is pretty distinct, you know.
Okay.
But I don't think you have seen the handwriting.
So I'm going to add on the bottom, however I was referred to in this, whether it's the barbarian or the half elf with the sword or whatever. I'm going to add a line, P.S. Watch out for that half elf with the great sword, because he will kill us all. And then I'm going to put him back in the thing once we've taken out all the money.
Just leave it in the bottom of the chest. And how much gold was there? No gold? What?
So at the bottom of this finely written letter is some scribbles.
Yeah. Circles and
P.S.
arrows. If he's going to leave it here, Pinch at least wants to try to, get a copy of the script so he can compare it later. If we make it back to Red Large.
Pinch, you're also like in the other room there, looking across this table, and up on the rack over there that you saw Jangalang get teleported to. You can see like he knocks some stuff over, but there's a couple of potions over there.
Oh, nice.
All
Potions,
right,
we like
where's
potions.
the party sheet, inventory? Did somebody was talking when I was reading? Did the letters get taken out? Right, gone.
I read them. Yeah.
I left them. Okay, delete.
Left him, and Pinch made a copy of the script so he could refer to it later if we make it back to Red Large and try to find out who wrote this.
Did Morbid Dude have anything on him?
Yeah, he's got actually that's where the potions came from, but he does have a key on him. He's got a key. And
Pinch takes
there's
the
a
key.
potion of gaseous form and a potion of healing. And sounds of battle here will alert the bugbears in the room down below. And they investigate soon after the fighting begins. I don't know. I guess you guys could have went like all the way around and started up here, and that's how that would have happened, but or came in a different way. Yeah. They left it open,
Yeah.
but
If we came in from the water where the boats were,
mhm.
that
Yeah,
other
like up
direction,
here.
we would have had a totally different path.
All right, so with my natural survival, I realize there are areas here. I'm just going to do a cursory glance at the walls and the areas, and the floors, looking for scrape marks, see if there's any kind of secret doors.
Just walking around using your passive perception.
What was my active perception? I'm
Oh,
studying and
okay. So
looking
you're
for
going to
these.
take the time and study each, square, looking around, real spending the time, not just passing through. What about everybody else? You just going to wait on him to look? Do you guys want to help?
Yeah, no, Pinch will help. I mean, that's what he's an inquisitive, so.
So you said survival.
And I'll cast guidance on him.
So give me a group survival check. So that means you can cast guidance on one person.
Yeah, it'll have to
That's
be
what, a
me. 'Cause
D6 or D4? I forget.
guidance D4.
D4, yeah.
+4 to mine.
Let's see,
We're
2
doing
rolls.
a group roll?
Yeah. You're all helping, searching.
Oh, we are? Was it perception?
It's a group survival.
Survival.
Yeah, if we fail, the whole group dies.
Yeah, you all die. You starve to death. You don't find any secret doors in this room or this room. Are you going to search the bugbear area?
Yeah, there's only like 30 feet of wall there. I'll check that.
All right, give me another survival check. All those that are participating.
I'd rather not help him, just use my own perception to try to. Or investigation, either one.
Yeah, you want to, from in there, roll a perception check to see if there's anything in the bugbear room?
No, I would walk into the bugbear room.
Like,
Yes.
I changed the DC depending on what room you're in.
This looks like a murder hole over here. Was there another murder hole? Oh, and there was a gallery up above it.
What do you mean, down
Perception?
here? Could have been, like,
Yeah.
the construction before. It tells you that you fumbled, but the chances of you rolling, better the second time is, I don't know, there's odds and stuff. But no, you do not find any secret doors or hidden compartments or anything.
Here, you want me to lift you up? We can check out that there loft, see what's up there.
I found I don't like being lifted up too much. It didn't
You
work
sure
out.
as hell
No,
can't
that was.
jump up there.
Pick him up
All right.
anyway.
Don't toss me. Just don't toss me.
I don't throw people. I'll
There's
lift him
probably
up.
no water up there, so.
Pinch, you
I'll
take a
lift him up,
peek at
put him
that.
on my shoulders, so he can
At that.
stand on my shoulders and grab the edge and go up.
There's nothing up there. You don't find anything in all 3 of those rooms other than what I described already, including the vat
Okay.
room.
All right.
Anything that you have been in, there are no secret doors or hidden chambers that I know of. Let me turn on my layer real quick and look. I put the layer.
Hello? Anybody in here? I'm kidding.
And it's off, so it's not going to work. DM map. Back the old school way. No, nothing. So where are you guys going?
Going over where Pinch is, over to the east.
Going to the
Only
east
place you have
side.
left to go.
All right, so when you guys come down in this area, it is lit. And there is a bridge. Why did they put the pen where the open thing is at? Talon. The pin was already on the map, that's why. There it goes. Stairs on each side of the canal climb up to a stone bridge which spans the canal 15 feet above the water level. The sides of the bridge are carved in the image of dragons standing guard over treasure hoards. A single torch illuminates the bridge. On the west side of the canal, passages lead to the west and to the north. On the east side of the canal, one passage leads east.
Why don't you send the boar over first? That way we can tell if there's any traps.
Go on, pig. Send the boar over.
Can you, like, communicate that well with a boar? I mean, he,
Yeah.
like, gets to these stairs and he looks at you like, I'm a boar. Those are stairs. I don't understand them. What? Did my intelligence get better when you summoned me? What? I don't... How does this work?
I mean, on your turn, you can command it. So use a bonus action to command it. So I guess it just
Get-
works. It just
get-
works. You know,
Get
kind
up
of
there.
like
So,
long rest.
I think you got to push on his butt to get him to go up the stairs. I
Uh,
really
I'm
think
gonna
you need some help.
poke him right there. You know,
All right,
goose
so
him. I'm gonna goose the pig.
so he runs across and runs down and kind of comes down and starts to pull the other room. What do you guys do?
No, I didn't tell
He
him
goes
to
running
run
off.
in there. Come here, pig.
He didn't command him to stop. He told him to charge.
I'm beginning to think that an elk is a better thing to pull out of that
And
bag.
when you guys get kind of not pinch, kind of about like this. Pinch was first across, right?
Yeah.
And then like that. So as you guys are making your way across, a splash is heard underneath the bridge, and rising up out of the water, you see
No.
a slender, slick creature, long, clawy, webbed hands, and warts and boils on its skin as it rises up out of the water. And if you're in a boat, it would probably look something like this. And it says, "You look prepared for combat." Wait, does it say that in common? That's what it wants to say. No, it says it in giant. Does anyone speak giant?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that a sea
All
troll?
right.
Yeah, we are. I don't know what the hell that was. Yeah, we are prepared for combat,
Oh
but
yeah.
we'd rather not do it against you.
Just to be clear, you guys meant to leave those potions behind?
No, I just figured that they were more useful to other people. I don't know the gaseous form for a rogue.
So you left them on the table. You're like, there they are. Somebody wants them. If they're in the party sheet, that means they got left. It's not a storage device. The coins are temporarily, but there you go. Split them up. And we got an encounter right here. It's like pulling itself up onto the bridge, kind of. As we have, where's the roll for initiative button again?
3 billy goats, Griff.
So Rufial, you like see this troll climbing up on this bridge and says, "Ah, you look like you're ready for combat."
Well, I am going to get off the damn bridge and come on over to here.
I wonder what that is. A curb?
Looks like stairs down into the water.
A
Yeah,
landing
it could
for
be
a boat?
that.
Probably
Could
for
be
a
that,
boat
or
to stop and climb out.
or a curb or something. But whatever it is, I wouldn't say it's gonna impede your target.
And then I'm going to shoot at it with a firebolt.
It probably doesn't like that since it's a water troll.
That's
Huh?
all right. He cannot like that.
It doesn't like that its regeneration has stopped. That's for sure. And Jangalang, this thing's like climbing up right in your face. You're like, you back up against
Yeah.
the edge of the bridge.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a rail on this.
Jangling's gonna get the hell out of its way too.
It's not OSHA compliant.
I know. It's got an extension cord that's got tape on it. Does it have reach?
He's gonna move to.
We're about to find out. Jangling's about to find out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Move 15 to there.
does not have reach. You're so lucky. You're so lucky.
And he's gonna take a shot at it with the Eldritch Blast from there.
Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't take its attack of opportunity on you. That's the way I should have said it. Not that it doesn't have reach, because you don't know if it's still got reach or not.
Right.
Your Eldritch Blast hits it in the face.
Come on, I gotta do better damage than that.
3 points of damage. And a 4. Flies
Yeah,
over its head.
missed.
Down the hallway.
And then
like bottle
he's
rocket into the cave.
he's gonna move his last 15 feet down the stairs there.
He was running down. Hey. Lumina.
All right. Lumina will hunter's mark this thing and take a couple shots at it with his bow.
That's a definite hit.
There we go. All right. So hit it once, and then he will back up behind his brother.
He's like, get mean. Pinch, you're like pushing this boar. Wait, grabbing its tail. Don't go around the corner yet. And then you hear all this commotion behind you. You look up, you see this troll climbing up onto the bridge.
Yeah, Pinch is going to send the boar into action and send him up there 40 feet, charging towards this thing.
Well,
So
I
he
will
gets
give it a
there and
charge onto
Well,
the...
you give it a charge. Nice.
Yeah, because 5, 10, 15, 20 in a straight line from there is close
All right,
enough.
so let's see if we hit first. We've got to hit first.
All right, you do
Nice.
strength. Is it what is it? Is it
Well,
coded?
let's see if the boar moves at least 20 attack, the target takes an extra 1d6 slashing damage, so it takes the regular damage
Right clicked.
here. Oh, I should have. That's actually an effect. I thought it was a roll. That's an effect. So it takes
Roll another damage.
takes an extra 5, and then it must succeed on this, which it probably, because it's not very high, and it succeeds, so it does not get knocked prone or anything. And as
It doesn't get
Pinch
knocked
is
off the bridge. That's what I was going to make happen.
no, it does not. As Pinch's action, he puts his dagger away and prepares to pull out his bow.
All right. Well, this troll is going to step up onto this bridge and look down at this boar and just kind of just take its claw and just, like totally like misjudges how fast this little boar is, and it like runs under its legs to the other side, finishing its movement. And it turns and tries to hit it with its other claw quickly. And like just like almost pins it to the ground, like, and then picks it up and throws it into the water as it vanishes because it's summoned, right? So it really
Yeah,
isn't
just-
there. It's a spirit. Yeah.
It's a Fae thing.
And gets mad and just stomps this way and just jumps towards Soleil, trying to bite him. And does. He grabs a hold of Soleil's arm and bites down, and you can hear a little muscle go eek, a little tweak. That's good. And it doesn't regenerate because it was on fire.
Bite him back,
Soleil.
Soleil.
All right, so I have my ring of swimming on, which gives me an advantage against water creatures as I attack this thing with my sword twice.
It's like the Reach Club or something. Like the president, the CEO. You can't hit the thing. You're too excited.
So now that it's bit me,
you're-
do I turn into a troll now or at the end of my next turn?
Well, the ring you got on just keeps vibrating in it. It's kind of pleasuring you a little, so that's why you're confused.
Is it a cock
Lumina.
I was saying, what kind of
Oh
ring
my
is that?
gosh.
Ring of swimming.
Yeah, Lumina will knock another
like-
arrow.
Things
and-
like right in front of you, like, yeah, twang.
Well, that's why he has advantage on this. I'll burn my inspiration to take advantage on this attack roll.
Trying to shoot him in the freaking knuckles a fumble and a 19. Look at that. Nice. And it was the the second one. You would have your inspiration got you the fumble. Oh, you're still grappled and restrained. That doesn't help you.
What? I am?
Soleil is.
Oh,
Or,
Soleil.
Pinches.
Inches.
No, pinch
Ah,
is.
okay. I thought you were talking to me. All right. And second shot. Nice.
Nice. Too bad it wasn't a real shot. Or you would have paralyzed him.
You hit one of its mirror images.
Soleil, this thing's not gonna get to go.
All right, so I've missed the first two, so I'm trying again.
How deadly would this troll have been if you guys would have rowed your little boat over this way?
That's right. Yeah.
When you were
Let's
like
stop, take a
third
deep
level.
breath. And try again.
Especially jerking you guys into the water from the boat. That's how kind of anticipated. All right.
Double ones and still killed it.
Nice.
That's
It
awesome.
only had 2 hit points.
And I'm gonna say, don't this thing need fire or something? Pee on it, make it stop regenerating.
I'm
Pee
on
on
it.
it.
I'll head over and I'll just start roasting it.
Yeah, you guys got time. Jangling, Pinch, and Rufiel start burning it before it regenerates.
Firebolt. Make
Let's
sure every single toenail, every single earlobe.
unlock your tokens and you're
Can I
out
eat
of
any of the
initiative
Fey bacon
again.
before it leaves?
Lots of initiative stuff going on. All right, let's take a peek around the corner here. Let me get this set up and see what's going on over here.
So I'm gonna look. Do I see any kind of den or ripples in the water that would indicate where this thing was living?
You think it was living underwater?
Under the bridge?
Yeah,
Was he a
under
grumpy old troll?
the bridge troll, under the water bridge troll, the
Hey, can I
aquatic.
borrow that drift globe for a minute?
Sure. And Pinch
I'll
gets his.
I'll stay within 60 feet. And I'm gonna jump into the water after I put my backpack and stuff down, and swim around, see if I can use the globe underwater, see if I can see where this thing
Tie a
kept
rope
its
to you
hordes
first.
of
Tie a rope to you first. Yeah.
I'll
Better
tie it around
safe
my
than sorry,
loosely around my
Superman.
neck to make sure it's
Hilarious!
nice.
There's a whole table for what's under the water. There's encounter tables. Let's see. The troll on the dragon bridge. One aquatic troll lurks in the canal underneath the bridge, keeping watch for intruders. The troll surfaces to challenge anyone moving through the area by boat or attempting to cross the bridge. Poor
Maybe he's the
troll.
one that ended up with my sword.
Yeah, there's a great sword down here. That sounds pretty good. You find your sword. It's like wedged in some rocks. Is it glowing?
Okay,
Was it a magical sword? I forgot.
it was the sword from the chieftain of the hippogriff people, the air people. It was a
Oh, that's right.
vorpal sword or a
Yeah, it was.
Vorpal sword.
I think it was
um,
a +5 Vorpal sword of sharpness. But
no, it was start
unfortunately,
with a V.
it's broke.
Vengeful. It was a vengeful
Oh, that's right.
sword.
It's
One of
cursed.
those.
The
Yeah.
vengeance sword is kind of. I mean, it's cursed to a degree that kind of can be fun.
All right. So I'll spend a few minutes searching underneath this bridge if I don't find anything else,
Yeah,
and
more
I'll
than a
come back
few
up.
minutes, and we get to roll on this table.
Hand him back his drift globe.
All right.
Take my rope off his neck.
Got a
I
little
want to
water
see. I
inside
want to
that
see
drift
what
globe.
almost came.
Leaked.
What almost came.
Come give Lumina a hug. Oh, I
I like
missed you,
that. There's a
brother.
random
Scary
encounter
there.
table that has
Now
none
give
on
him
it.
a hug.
A random encounter table that has none. Well, what the point did I roll on the table for if there's nothing going to happen? You stupid table. Right. And it's like
Because
7 to 20. Like 13 numbers.
13%. Yeah.
Okay, delete the water world. All right, so you found your sword, and the boar's dead. Take him away. And does anybody have any weird effects? I don't see anything.
I'm sneaking. I want to sneak down through here.
With your light source
Yeah.
out?
No, Slay's got my. By the way, I'll take that off.
Yeah.
No, I handed it to him. I gave it
Oh,
back
you
to
did
you.
you?
I just wanted to see
Okay.
underwater. Use it to see underwater.
Okay. Yeah, sneaking with my light source on. Shh.
So you peek up and shine your light around the corner so you can see.
Hello. Dismal.
Let's see. An ancient fountain shaped like 3 dancing merfolk stand in the middle of this court. The fountain is dry, and the sculpture has been badly damaged. 2 of the merfolk are missing their arms, and the third is missing her head. Hallways lead north, south, and east from this chamber. A glimmering of torchlight comes from the north, and another glimmer to the east. The door to the northwest is covered with painted glyphs and images with aquatic motifs marred by long scratches that obscure the meaning. The chamber is 30 foot high, and it's about what you see in here. Well, Pinch, you don't see quite all that, but those with dark vision can see a little further.
And the height is abnormal, correct? Not
It's
the other places haven't been 30 feet.
well, I mean, no, nothing that you've seen has been 30 feet. No. I mean, in the big lake area, that ceiling's way up there.
All right, so there's nothing else, no moving critters in here?
Oh, you haven't seen anything. Nothing seems to become running towards you like they've been guarding or anything.
What do you say we check this door down here first?
Well, there's light to the east and the north.
Okay.
They
So
may have already seen us by this point.
I think what Pinch wants to do from here is turn the drift globe off and turn the light from his dagger on, and he'll stick close to Lumina here. So Lumina, if you move, remember Pinch can't see any farther than the squares next to him.
All right. Is there anything in this fountain? I'm just gonna take a look at it real quick.
No, I mean, maybe a dead rat skeleton or something all shriveled up, or something, a little mouse skeleton, but it's all dry. There's like a dust bunny or something.
Oh man, I was hoping to find, all the coins that people throw in fountains.
Yeah, right? They were dwarves. They didn't throw no coins in fountains. What are you talking about? Dwarves are like, I ain't throwing my coin in no water. It's going in my bank.
You don't throw
Right.
coins in the fountains.
I'm going to sneak about 10 feet down this hallway, trying to hide, see if I can hear or see anything, and then I'll come back if I don't.
Yeah, when you get to about there, you hear voices.
Are they speaking? Can I tell if they're speaking common or giant, or is it just muffled?
They're speaking cultist. I mean, common. They're like, help me open this crate. We need to inventory this cargo. Well, how come I gotta help? I helped last time. You got the crowbar in your hand. Come over here and help me. Okay. And you hear bang, bang, bang. Come on, get the crowbar in there.
So I've motioned to Lumina, 2, maybe more, up north.
All right, Pinch, follow me. We're going this way.
All right.
When you're looking in there, Soleil, it is lit in there, so you can kind of make out. It's like there's like columns. You see like a couple of columns holding up what would appear to be the ceiling up high. And the columns are like cracked and chipped, but they used to have like a lot of red marble on the columns, and all over the room you see a lot of red. And there's some tables like in the middle of the room, like with benches on it, so like for dining or something. Picnic table kind of looking things. And then there's a single torch, and it's burning in a sconce somewhere over on the other side of that column.
All right, so I'll slightly move back. And there's a couple people up there, at least 2. Looks like they're unpacking and doing stuff. And there's some columns, so if we knock out the columns, shoot them out, we can collapse the roof on them.
No, those columns didn't look like you could shoot them out with
Dwarven
an
stone
arrow.
columns.
I mean, maybe like 3 or 4 hits from a ballista, maybe.
Well, if they're mimics, though.
If they're mimics, then yeah, 1 hit and they drop like a ton of bricks.
We'll summon another boar and have the boar charge in there at it.
Pinch feels around in his bag and feels around.
So do we want to take care of them or go back down to the south where Pinch wanted to go? They ain't seen us, so we got time.
Might as well pull something out here. What do I pull? A giant rat.
Is there a...
Bag tactics.
Do you guys have a light source that bright?
No,
Dark
all I can
vision.
see is the 3 people around me.
Our dark vision is 60 feet around us, so
Oh.
Gotta be some kind of light source over here.
No, I've got one of the bad guy tokens, and I'm trying to see what I can see around the corner. And I think all I can see is Pinch with the 3 of you standing around it.
Yep.
And when I look down the hallway, that doesn't look odd, does it?
Except Rezer doesn't glow very brightly, and he's hidden behind Lumina. So maybe you see Lumina's shadow.
and the statue, the big statue.
There's a fountain for sure.
Stand real still, Lumina. Don't move. You're like a statue.
What's this bonehead's passive perception? Because he's not actually looking.
Pinch's passive
But
perception.
none of you
is-
guys are hidden technically, so you know what I mean. So Jangalang, what? Jangalang can see. Jangalang, you see like a one of the water cultists like walk past and moves like right across the hallway. Right, but he doesn't look like he stops or even looks down the hallway. He just walked across.
Jangling's gonna freeze where he's at and whisper to everybody behind him that there's some cultists up there. But
Yeah, I just
Slay
said
already
that.
knew, right?
Yeah. What
Slade
do you
just
want to do,
like,
Pinch? You still want to go down to the bottom first, so we don't have stuff sneaking up behind us?
Is there stuff sneaking up? I can't see it.
it's true. This is what
Don't let
Pinch
nothing
sees.
sneak up on me.
He's got a little memory of what he saw, right? Because he moved around the room a little. And I think that's a good spot because somewhere we're going to roll initiative pretty soon, I think. North or south, we don't know. But that's a good spot to stop until next week, which is November 2nd. So we'll all be here. Yep. I think Sven's gone the following week. So if we can get all 4 of us on the 9th or whatever it is, then we'll play. But if we lose one person, then we're gonna have to call it. So if you're gonna be sick and you want Sven to play, then be sick next, not this coming, but the one after, the 9th. But we'll see you, those that follow this stream, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Those that follow my other streams, Friday is going to be Empire of the Ghouls with Matakuri running it. And I think he's doing some trick-or-treat stuff going on. I think it's a nice
Special
little...
Halloween edition.
A Halloween edition. I know he was working on a map and everything, so that ought to be fun. And then Saturday I'll be DMing what's turning out to be a really fun campaign AARPG game night running Lost Mines of Phandelver. That's turning out to be pretty good. I'm surprised that you guys survived so well the last session. It was a little sketchy there, but
Chat.
a couple of smart disengages changes the whole thing. Easy peasy. And I think Thursday, though, if you want to watch me playing in a game, Marbania is going to be running Deadlands over on his Twitch channel, which is, www. It's in the chat. Just click on the link. Follow Marbania over there, and you'll catch me as Timmons Simmons, a legendary survivor of the first session. Believe it or not. And then back here on Tuesday. So that's pretty much the whole thing. Anybody got anything to say to anybody? Hi, Mom.
Thank you,
Nothing?
Drake. Hi, Mom.
Thank you.
Good night, Mom. Thanks,
let's
Drake.
go. Let's go hit Fable Forge up over there. What do you guys think for a little raid action? He's not gonna say hi or nothing, but we can go hit him up. Let's go raid Fable Forge. So stick around, chat. A couple of us going over there. But if I don't see ya, I'll see you guys around. All right. We'll see you guys. Bye-bye.